Hey everyone, it's Danielle again. So, I'm back for my weekly show you what I've been making. I've got a few things made this week. It's been a stressful week. Very, very stressful. All I can say is for anybody that is religious at all, keep me in your prayers, because it's not been so good. So, anyways, enough about that. As you all know, I've been making things for the craft show that I'm going to be at my nephew's school, which is the first weekend of December. So I've been making stuff for that, and I also made a gift for my sister this week that I'm going to show you. So we're going to get started. Like I said, I just have a couple of things. So, as I told you from my last video, I'm making a bunch of Ziggy hats, and I'm going to switch them all up. I'm going to do some with the thick stripes, some rotating every row with the thinner zigzags. As you can see, this one is the thicker one. Their school colors are red, white, and black. So I'm making up a bunch of hats in red, white, and black. I'm also going to be making some hats in orange and black, and orange, black, and white for the Cincinnati Bengals. So this is the first one that I made. And then I made this one. I personally like switching every row. I think it looks a lot better than this. But, you know, everybody has their preference. Usually if it's a hat for me, I'm doing it like this. So we have that one. And then here's another one. And yes, these look, you know, almost identical, except I started with black here, I started with white here, so the rows are, you know, rotated differently, but of course they look the same because they're red, white, and black hats. So there's that one. And then to switch it up a little bit again, and forgive me, the end is not sewn in this hat yet, because I finished it while I was at work, and things have been hectic since then. So anyways, I just did red and black on this one. It looks like it's coming off a little bit orange, but it's like a cherry red. So there's that one. And those are all out of these Bernat Super Value yarns. And of course the colors are just red, black, and white. Nothing fancy. You guys want to see my bag I've been carrying them around in? Zombie Zone. Absolutely love The Walking Dead or anything zombie related, so I've been packing that bad boy around. The last thing that I have finished this week, started and finished in this week, is a cowl for my sister. Her favorite color is green. So this is going to be a gift to her, either for Christmas or actually probably before Christmas. I'll probably give it to her the next time I see her because it's starting to get very cold here in Ohio. Yesterday morning I went out to leave for work at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I had ice on my windshield. So there's that. I just did knit one, purl one ribbing, and then just plain knitting, and then back to the ribbing so that it wouldn't curl. And this is, I believe it's called Bernat Chunky. It was one of the yarns that I got whenever I went to Cincinnati to stay with my nephew when my sister went to a wedding. And the next day before we come back to my hometown, me and my niece Alexis went shopping, and I bought yarn. So this is what I have left of it. I don't know if I will have enough to do another cowl that I could possibly sell at the craft show. It is a chunky yarn, so it goes fairly quick. I made this in 1 day's time, cast on to cast off. It's very soft, so I don't know if I'll have enough to do another cowl, but I might have, well, I know definitely I would have enough to do a like a knitted ear warmer, so I might possibly do that. Not positive about that though. The one thing that I'm currently working on, I haven't started any more Ziggy hats yet. I'm kind of taking a couple days break from them because, you know, when that's all you're doing, you get kind of tired of it, and I don't want to run myself on Ziggy hats because I love making Ziggy hats. So I am knitting just a black beanie, and this is you know, nothing fancy schmancy, but I'm knitting it for my honey. So I started my decreases, and I don't follow a pattern on any of these. When it comes to knitting, I'm pretty much just like I am with crochet. I just wing it. So, oh well. Not that I mean, I can read patterns as far as crochet, as long as it's nothing too complicated. I can read patterns on knitting as long as it's just knit and purl. I don't know all the fancy stuff. I mean, I'm not a fancy type of knitter. I just do it because I enjoy doing it. So, and my little stitch marker that I have here, I actually don't own any stitch markers. So this bar piece was a pendant for a necklace for the what are they called? Crap. It's like those bracelets that you put the beads and the charms on. I can't remember what they're called now, and I have one. Anyways, I have a necklace like that too. And this is a pendant that you can put on it, and, you know, put your beads or charms or whatever on here. So I just put me a couple beads on there that I liked and started using it as a stitch marker because it's the perfect size for these smaller size needles. These are 7s, and it fits on it just fine. So there you go. But as long as it works and it helps me keep my place, that's all that matters. So anyways, that's all I have for this week, and I'm going to continue to work on stuff, and I'll be back, I'm sure, you know, in a week from now or whatever, to show you what else I finished. So I hope everyone has a good week. Keep me in your prayers, please, and I will see y'all later. Bye.